What's up, everybody? My name's Chance. Today we're going to be diving into a Teamer copied kickers deck. And that's right, copied kickers. You heard it right. You heard it here. You heard it first. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be using Verazol, the Split Current. This is an X2 2-mana split down Simic color spell. It reads, whenever it enters the battlefield, it enters with a +1/+1 counter for each mana spent to cast it. So if you spend just the 2 mana, just the base, you're still getting a 2/2, which is kind of a nice change of pace for these X cost spells, where generally it's like, okay, I have this initial cost, and then X is going to be my value. This card, the whole value is your value. Furthermore, whenever you cast a kick spell, you can remove 2 +1/+1 counters if you do copy that spell, and you get to choose new targets. So my big theory, my big was, if you copy a kicker on a creature, does it just copy the kicker effect, or does it copy the creature too? And you'll be happy to know it copies everything. So if you kick if you kick a Shatterskull Charger, this 3-mana 4/3 trample haste, right? If you kick it down for 2, then it reads, it gets a +1/+1 counter, and at the beginning of your end step, if it doesn't have a +1/+1 counter, then you have to return it to its owner's hand. So you have incentive to kick it there, that way you can stay on the battlefield. Now if you kick it for the 2 extra mana, instead of just getting 1 5/4 trampling haster, you're going to get 2 5/4 trampling hasters if you remove the counters from Verazol, right? So really cool spell, one in Shatterskull Charger, because that's 3 mana for a 4/3 trample haste. Even without the kicker, that's a kick in the face to your opponent. Not to mention, again, if you turn around and kick it, and now you have 10 points of trample haste damage coming at your opponent for the low 4 mana. So obviously you can get down your Verazol on turn 3 counters on it, you can -2 from them, it will stay alive, and you get to copy your Shatterskull. So again, this is one of the better combos of the deck. However, just as much as it works with Shatterskull, it will work with the Cragplate Baloth. So if you can ramp up and get to this, you can get down 2 10/10s with hexproof haste and can't be countered, which are what? Right, so if you manage to get this card down while you have a Verazol, you kick it, you're gonna be laughing all the way to victory, pretty much. Now, how are we going to be playing this deck outside of those 2 big, really awesome kickers? Well, first off, we have Lotus Cobra to help us ramp, and then looking at some of our other kicker spells, we have Inscription of Abundance, which is a very cheap kicker. All in all, it's only 5 mana, and if you end up copying the kicked version of this spell, then you're essentially getting to do all 3 things twice. So you'll get to put 4 +1/+1 counters. You're going to gain X life, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control, twice. And you'll get to fight 2 creatures with creatures that you control. So it's really strong for what it is, right? Vine Gecko, 2 mana for this 2/2. The first kicked spell you cast each turn costs 1 less to cast. This is sort of your, not ramp, I don't want to say, but you get what I'm saying. It's like the opposite of ramp. It's reducing spells. Next up, we have Shatterskull Smashing, a really good mythic land, and yeah, probably one of my favorite mythic lands. This one and the white mythic land are like by far the strongest, in my opinion. Coralhelm Chronicler, 3 mana for this 2/2. Whenever it enters the battlefield, you're going to look at the top 5 cards of your library and reveal a card with kicker. You can put the rest on the bottom, and whenever you cast a kick spell, you're going to draw a card, then discard a card. In all honesty, I don't think this card is that good. 3 mana for a 2/2, not great. Drawing a card off of a kick spell and then discarding a card is not a whole lot of payback for spending as much mana as what you generally have to on these kickers, right? So it's something. If you happen to open it and you're really into kickers, sure, throw it in there. Being able to grab one, cool beans. Being able to draw and discard whenever you kick one, yeah, I mean, it has its uses, I guess. I'm just saying I wouldn't go out and craft this card just for this deck. Jace Mirror Mage, 3 mana for this 4 loyalty, 2 kicker on it. So again, you could kick it and then you'll get 3 Jaces down, which can allow you to scry a whole lot, draw a whole lot, basically do whatever. Khalni Ambush is some really good creature interaction while also being a land. Roiling Regrowth is going to allow you to proc your Lotus Cobra a whole lot, and then of course, you gain up your mana and ramp a little bit. Kazandu Mammoth is another really good card, and again, it works off landfall, so Roiling Regrowth and Vastwood both help it. Euro is going to help you ramp, because again, you're trying to copy these kickers, which we all saw cost a lot. Skyclave Relic is it's a card that I'm actually really excited for. 3 mana for this indestructible artifact that reads, when it enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, and it costs 3 for the kicker, create 2 tap tokens that are copies of Skyclave Relic. So if you kick this and then you copy it, you're gonna get 4 tap tokens, right? So now you're gonna have 5 total, which is just 5 extra mana for 6 mana. So you just ramped a pretty good bit. Next up, you have Vastwood for some more ramping, as well as the +2 or +2 +1/+1 counters can actually really help end out a game, right? Myriad Construct is the other reason we're making sure to play the Vastwood instead of other means of ramp. It's 4 mana for a 4/4 with kicker to 3, and it reads, it enters the battlefield when it was kicked with a +1/+1 counter on it for each non-basic land your opponents control, which in Zendikar can be a whole lot. Furthermore, whenever Myriad Construct becomes the target of the spell, sacrifice it and create a number of 1/1 colorless construct artifact creature tokens equal to its power. So, obviously, if you copied the kicker, you're going to get more +1/+1 counters. Then when it goes to die, you're going to get all these 1/1s. And if you manage to have your Vastwood, then you can boost them all up. Or you can just swing in and try to overpower your opponent. That works too. Cragplate Baloth we talked about. And then, of course, Turntimber Symbiosis to find us our creatures if we don't need it as the land. So, a very fun deck, a very interesting deck, and it's so nice to know that when you copy a kicker on a creature, you get 2 creatures down. That's amazing. So, all in all, thank you everybody for watching the deck tech breakdown and all the way through the videos. Y'all's support has been awesome, awesome, awesome. Now, if you're enjoying the video and you want to continue showing support, which I highly recommend, you can smash that bell icon. You smash the like button, you smash the subscribe button, and then a bell pops out. You get the bell icon. Smash the bell icon. It allows you to know every time I post videos, and then you get to see them first. You get to see the spice before everyone else starts playing it, right? So without further ado, let's go ahead and hop right into the matches. Nerd meat. That sounds a little awkward. We got a bunch of Roiling Regrowths, but we don't have the Cobras to really back it up. Is that gonna stop me? Well, fuck no. Well, fuck no. There's the Cobra, and then we have the Roiling Regrowth after. Bada bing, bada boom. Crawling Barrens. Oh, I'm surprised we haven't seen more of this card. Can we get a golf clap? Can we get a golf clap for that fuck-ass Perforos's intervention, everybody? I think that was, I love these pre-release events because you're like, alright, Wizards of the Coast gave us access to all the cards, so you can play whatever you want. And then people will choose, like things like Perforos's intervention. I'm just like, no! You had all the options in the world. You had all the options in the world. Alright, let's get you down. Let's get you down and kicking. Boop. And then we'll bounce back to hand. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like Perforos's intervention just as much as the next guy when I'm playing Brash Taunter, right? Alright, so this is actually the wombo combo we wanted to see. So let's... Woo, 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 woo. Yeah, you know what? We're doing it for the combo. Let's do it for the fucking combo. Now, just don't remove my creature, por favor. Por flavor. I just want to see something. I just want to see if it works. Works. Okay. Okay. All right, Perforos, and you activate it, and what are you putting down? Nothing. Why would you not? What? You had 3. Why would you not? Well, I don't know. I don't know, but I don't care. I don't care. So you do get an extra one. That's really cool. Oh, that's so cool. I was really hoping that would work like that. And since we kicked them both, yeah, they both stayed. Oh, that's so awesome. All right, well, Nerd Meat, you can do whatever now. Fuck up my board if you wanna. I had to see it. I had to see if the split current would copy creature spells, and it does. It freaking does, man. Freaking does. So we're taking that damage. We're taking that on the chin. I'm not giving up my split current now that I know the true power. Although we can't kick anything else, can we? We could play this in a Roiling Regrowth, but I don't think we have any landfall stuff, do we? Not really. Well, we're gonna do it anyways, huh? We're gonna do it anyways. So this kicker would be reduced. I'll go ahead and do this. I guess we can sacrifice this one. We have blue mana stuff in the deck? Oh yeah, we have Jace. Yeah, we have Coralhelm. Let's grab another green and a blue. So if I swing it with these two, they block these two with the Bone Crushers that they have. They turn around, they have a 7/6. If I just leave these two back. Of course, if I can hit a land, I can have my Cragplate Baloth swinging. This is really scary, by the way, the Tectonic Giant. Really, really scary. I guess we could have swung in, because then the two Bone Crushers being like taken out would have turned the Purphoros offline. So they could have killed one with the Purphoros, but that would have been it, right? I think I blocked with the Vine Gecko. Another motherfucking Roiling Regrowth. You know, game. Is that 6/7 mana? That's just enough to put it down. Not quite enough to kick it. Get them. They have to block here. The Purphoros is tapped out. We got a big old 6/6 coming at him. Yep, yep. Yep. Done. Doesn't look like they figured the math up on that one, right? But cool, I'll take the victory. Nerd Meat taking them down with our copied kickers. You know what card we haven't been playing with, and we probably should? Confounding Conundrum. Confounding Conundrum? Something like that. That might actually help us. We have a whole lot of these lands, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. We still have 4 lands in hand, right? I think we are going to go ahead and play down the Castle Garenbrig. Since all these are non-forest anyways, they're not going to make it come in any quicker. Conclave Mentor. Surprise, 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 huh? Problem with this kicker deck is everything costs a lot. I like how our opponent's playing a counters deck, and they're like, you know what goes good in a counters deck? Y'all don't mind me. I'm just gonna play this little questing beast here, totally on theme, totally trekking out new cards. I think this is what the meta needs. Oh, Shiza. Oh, Shiza, Shiza. The newest thing about our opponent's deck is their lands. But, you know, what is the second sound? I think it's right? Like a little hi-hat. Like a little hi-hat. Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, I need to do that as well. Okay. Yeah, you know, I'm having a blast, gotta say. That is a fun questing beast to play against currently in the meta. Let's just go for 4. That'll still be a 4/4 body, right? Yeah. Yes, very nice. And then we'll go for the good old Kazandu Valley. I really like the valley art, by the way. For some reason, it reminds me of Ice Age, right? In the beginning, when all the animals are like, "Move it, we gotta migrate," and it shows a very similar valley type shot, and all the animals are like moving along. Anyways. Luminarch Aspirant. Yeah, you give that +1/+1 counter to questing beast. You crazy woman. Is that a woman? Is that a man? You know, I don't really know. Don't really know. Yeah, slap me around a little bit. I like a good questing beast smackaroo. Joke's on you, I like it. So I could play down a Cragplate Baloth, but we don't get to kick it. The whole freaking fracking point of the deck was to kick stuff. Opponent's just gonna get down these big ass questing beasts. Jeez Louise, I'm trying to play some Magic. Sure. Wow, so that is always gonna be blue as long as that is face side up. Nice to know. Nice to know. Well, the whole point of this deck was to try this card out, but as it turns out, we don't have the red mana for that. We like actually don't have the red mana. That seems kind of fun though. I want the Jace, don't get me wrong, but if this allows us to actually stay in the game, huh? You know, maybe. Just maybe. Oh, fuck you. Yeah, nice, whatever, asshat. Come on, end it. End me. Motherfucker's playing 3 new cards. But I will say it's an Abzan counter deck, and so for that, I'm a big fan. Yeah, we're just gonna take that damage, by the way. There's no monkeying around here. Ali Eldrazi, we're up against him. I'm a little worried, not gonna lie, but we have the Lotus Cobra. I'm gonna keep this this super risky ass hand. Not super proud of it, but if it can pay off, then it can pay off. So far, so not. So far, so not. Hey. Hey. Now if I play this next turn, we'll have the 3 mana. Whatever. Let the land hit the floor. Let the land hit the floor. Ooh, untapped. I really wasn't expecting an untapped here. So that means we are going to have 5 mana. If I play this, we'll get 2 extra lands down, 2 extra mana. Could be an inscription. I'd almost rather cast this down for 3, or even a Skyclave. We're gonna go for it. We're gonna go for it. If I can hit a land on this next turn, then we can cast the Skyclave and kick it, and create so much mana that way, right? Land. Oh, baby, that's a land. It's a land if I ever did see one. Why play your Fabled at instant speed unless you have maybe a Sublime Epiphany? Discontinuity. Interesting. That's just depressing. You thought you knew control? No, no, no. Lotus Cobra turn 4 gonna turn around and make you look stupid. Lotus Cobra. Oh man, Magic is so volatile right now. So disgustingly volatile. Oh man. Alright, well what do you have on this turn? Just gonna phase Areno. Phase Areno. Phase that out, you bitch. Boop. Could have gone worse. So this costs 7 for us to kick down. This costs 8. Goodness gracias. I don't have enough, do I? Oh, I do, because Castle Garenbrig. Right. Beautiful. How many non-basics? 1, 2, 3. Gee Willikers, this is fun Magic. I'm super happy that Simic is now able to play these really big spells so early. It's fucking great. It's every kid's dream, not nightmare, dream, to play. Oh, nice, nice, Allie. You're such a fun player. I never expected it. From all the comments and things I'd read and heard about Ali, I thought it was jank. Turns out there's no jank in that tank. It's nothing but ruthless magic. Ruthless and turn-ending magic. That's fine. I figured the copied kickers was a bit of a far-fetched dream when everyone else is like, oh no, I'm going in day 1. You know what I love the most as well? Everyone that goes in day 1 is the same exact people that go in as soon as the set releases. They like go up, they spend $150, and they go rebuild the same deck they built on day 1. Shit tickles my fancy. Shit tickles my fancy. We'll see what we draw. If it's not something extra super duper ultra mega spicy, we might just call it, you know? Why keep fighting something that's just not worth fighting for? So, let's see what kicker we can get. If we can get one. Of course, they have it to fairy. They got a good old fairy. Nothing. Coralhelm, what are you doing? You got fish on your head and you can't find us what we want? You make no sense to me, man. We're gladly gonna take this beating. No blocks, right to the face hole. Bum bum ba-dum bum. Ba-da bum bum bum. Phone's lighting up. Ooh. Ah. I want to play this, but I can't. I wanna kick it. I wanna kick it. Oh, we don't have the kicker copier thingamabobber anyway, so yeah, fuck it. Let's just throw it down. Counter this. Nice. GG.